The pharaoh's cruelty finally angered God, so God brought 10 plagues upon Egypt. The first plague was the plague of blood. The waters of the Nile turned to blood, all the fish died, and the river smelled so bad. The pharaoh summoned the high priest to perform magic, but against God's power, the gods of Egypt seemed utterly powerless. As the blood spread, the roots of the plants began to rot. People prayed helplessly to their gods, but God sent a second plague. Millions of frogs crawled out of the bloody river. They not only attacked people, but even climbed onto the pharaoh's bed. The queen screamed in terror, demanding the pharaoh find a solution. But the pharaoh said they were just frogs. He didn't realize the disaster was far from over. The dead frogs rotted and bred maggots. Soon Egypt's skies were covered with swarms of flies. People's food was contaminated. Even burning fires couldn't disperse the endless swarms. The air was filled with a nauseating stench. If someone had a wound, flies would quickly cover it. The pharaoh called his advisors for a solution, but they talked about science, saying the flies would die eventually. Yet soon after, a rash began to appear on the pharaoh's face. People's bodies were covered with boils. Even the queen couldn't escape it. Just then, a guard brought a white horse. Written on its back in blood were words: "These plagues are God's warning. If you don't treat the slaves better, the disasters will surely continue." The pharaoh spoke of God, but his heart was full of rage. Not only did he not improve the slaves' conditions, he actually doubled their workload, canceled their rest time, forced them to work from dawn until late night. More and more slaves died from exhaustion, and this would undoubtedly bring even more terrible plagues.